And welcome back to the Wisco Radio pregame show. One thing that the Vikings are known for is just not being a very big team. The tallest player on this Vikings squad is Carter Ackerman at 6'4", so this Vikings team is just known for not being the tallest. And that's one thing that's kind of set them back this year. But they've done a very nice job playing physical and hard throughout these games and just posting up, down low, and just playing as big as they possibly can. And they've just done a really nice job of that so far this season. But for the first time in a while, Vikings don't really have any big players that they are going against. Most players on this Janesville Craig squad are right around 6 foot, so the Vikings shouldn't have too many mismatches in this one tonight. Getting into some keys of the game for the Vikings tonight in order to come out with a win against Janesville Craig. Vikings, first off, have to play fast. They got to get down the court as fast as they can, get as many fast break points as possible. Secondly is keep hitting those threes. As I mentioned earlier, they've done a great job so far this season in hitting threes and knocking those wide open shots, but they really just got to make sure they keep doing that. Don't fall into any big shooting slumps tonight. Thirdly, Vikings need to make sure they knock down those free throws. Free throws are huge, and they need to make sure they can take advantage of them whenever they can, especially if Janesville Craig isn't converting on those free throws. They have to take advantage of them and get those points whenever they can. I believe with that, we will take one final break. You're listening to Wisco Radio, and we'll be right back.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-461-2844. That's 1-800-461-2844.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to WiscoRadio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
And a very nice job, as always, there by the Mount Horeb High School band performing the national anthem. 18 minutes on the clock, getting ready to introduce starting lineups in this one. Vikings will be wearing the all-white uniforms, and Janesville Craig will be wearing the all-blue. As the Janesville Craig starting lineup is introduced. First off is number 10, Marshawn Harriel. Next, number 14, Caleb Scoville. Next, number 22, Angelo Rizzo. Number 30, Connor Clark. And rounding things off is number 44, Eric Hughes. Now going over to the Mount Horeb side of things. Starting things off for the Vikings will be number 5, Torrin Hanna. Following him, number 22, Anthony Lang. Next, number 0, Carter Jilks. Next, number 2, Ethan Post. And rounding things off for the Vikings is number 23, Owen Ziegler. As I mentioned, Janesville Craig along with Mount Horeb, not a very tall team, so it should be a good game. Vikings usually are mismatched down low. Now the Vikings might be able to run a different style offense or defense here. See what they do with kind of the normal height advantage here. Tipping things off for Janesville Craig will be number 14, Caleb Scoville, and for Mount Horeb will be number 5, Torrin Hanna. Tip will go to Janesville Craig. Getting it down low right away. Can't finish. Rebound, Torrin Hanna. Hanna will be running the point for the Vikings. Hanna dribbling right. Kicking it left to Ziegler. Ziegler 3 up right away. Good. Owen Ziegler with the first points of the night will be a 3-pointer as Harriel looks to push it up. Setting things up top. Over to Clark. Clark to Harriel. Harriel into the corner. Over to Scoville. Scoville gets it to Rizzo. In the corner. Up top to Clark. Clark getting it to Rizzo. Rizzo back to Clark. Clark wanted the 3, gets it down to Rizzo. Rizzo finishes down low. Minute into the game, the score is 3-2, Vikings lead. As Hanna will bring the ball up the court. Gets it to Post. Post driving left. Trying to finish with his right. Can't do it. Rebounded by Craig. Harriel pushing it up. Finding Clark. Clark at the top. Back to Harriel. Harriel trying to dribble left. Can't get anything going. Scoville now with it. Backing his way down low and gets the finish. Guarded by Anthony Lang. Just kind of pushed his way all the way down to the basket and got the easy lay-in. As Lang gives it to Ziegler. Ziegler dribbling left. Trying to find Post. Can't. Gets it to Lang. Jilks in the corner now. Jilks going left. Finding Hanna down low. Hanna finishes. Harriel over to the left. Now Clark with it. Clark trying to find Rizzo down low. Can't get it. Stolen by the Vikings. Ziegler gets it to Post. Post to Jilks. Jilks dribbling right. Trying to spin move. Can't get anything. Back to Lang up top. Over to Post. Post to Hanna. Hanna over to Jilks. Wide open for 3. Whistle is blown. Shot no good. They say it will be Vikings ball. Say an off-ball foul occurred on that last play. Foul was on Connor Clark, his first of the game. First foul for either team as Ziegler shoots up a deep 3. Good. Owen Ziegler with 6 quick points in this one as Craig tries to push it up. Scoville with it. Over to Rizzo. Rizzo trying to drive right. Nothing going. Over to Harriel. Harriel kicks it to Clark. Clark can't get the pass to go down low and will be stolen. Ziegler bringing it up, finding Jilks. Jilks driving left baseline. Finding Hannah in the corner. Hannah dribbling right. Kicks it to Ziegler. Ziegler to Post. Post finds Hannah. Hannah trying to find Ziegler down low. Gets it to him. No shot. Kicks it out to Lang for three. Bounces out no good. Rebound Harriel. Harriel pushing it up to Hughes. Hughes to Scoville. Harriel now with it. Harriel trying to drive in as the pass goes up in the air. Gained in by Rizzo. Harriel now with it up top. Little jumper from the free throw line. Good. Scores now 8-6 with 14:22 left in this first half. As a foul will be called. Foul will be on Rizzo. His first of the game. Lang bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Post. Post dribbling left. Kicking it to Waller. Waller recently checking into this game for Jilks as Post has it up top. Kicks it to Hannah. Hannah trying to dribble left. Kicks it back to Post for three. No good. Air ball. Ball will go out of bounds and it will be Craig's ball. Harriel bringing it up for Craig. Dribbling it right, kicking it left, stolen by Ziegler. Ziegler pushing things up, slowing it down, now gets it to Wooler. Wooler back to Ziegler, finding Hannah down low. They say it will go off of the hands of Hannah and will be Craig's ball. Harriel bringing it up. Handing it off to DeValk. DeValk kicks it to Scoville. Scoville driving in. Shot no good. As a foul will be called on Rizzo. Went up for the rebound and pushed Wooler to the ground. That will be Rizzo's second foul of the game already. He will head to the bench. Connor Clark checking in for him. Anthony Lang running the point for the Vikings. Dribbling it up the court. Trying to go left. Kicks it to Post. Post in the corner. Post dribbling right. Finding Ziegler. Ziegler near the Craig bench. Trying to dribble left. Floats it up in the air and will go into the hands of Craig. Pushing it up. DeVault trying to push it up. Skips it across to Scoville. Scoville driving baseline. Nice reverse layup. And gets the bucket. Eight to 8 your score with 12:30 left in the first half. Post trying to dribble left. Gets it to Hannah in the corner. Hannah dribbling right. Jump stop as they say he will travel. And will be another Vikings turnover. Craig pushing it up fast, up to Scoville. Scoville kicks it up to Harriel at the top. Harriel setting things back up. Gets it to Clark. Clark to Scoville. Scoville to DeValk. DeValk three, no good. Rebound Ziegler. Hannah now pushing it up. Gets it to Lang. Lang dribbling right. Trying to finish. Doesn't find anything. Kicks it out to Post. Shot no good. Rebound by Scoville. Scoville pushing up to Hughes, now to DeVault. DeVault to Harriel. Harriel trying to push it in. Elects not to take the shot, kicks it out, and gets it to Scoville. Scoville back to Harriel. Harriel guarded closely by Hannah, into the corner to DeVault. DeVault to Hughes. Hughes not shooting it. Finds Scoville cutting to the lane and gets the basket. As a timeout will be called by the Vikings. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Welcome back to Wisco Radio. Score is 8-10. Craig's lead with 11:24 left in the half. Banfield and Smith checking into this one as Banfield brings it up, gives it to Hannah. Hannah dribbling right, trying to finish down low and gets it to go, and the foul. Hannah gets the and one and will head to the line. Nice play by Torrin Hannah, spinning off his defender and finishing near the hoop. Hannah getting ready for his first free throw. It is up and good. Harriel running the point for the Cougars. Gets to Scoville. Scoville back to Harriel. Harriel dribbling left. Gives it to DeValk. DeValk finding Halverson as Harriel has it back in his hands. Gets it to Scoville. Scoville trying to drive baseline as a foul will be called. Blocking foul will be the call on Torrin Hannah, his first of the game. Also the first team foul of the game. Craig already with 4 this half in less than 8 minutes to play. DeVault getting it to Harriel. Harriel over to Hughes. Hughes to the corner to Halverson. Halverson back to Harriel. Now to DeVault. DeVault. They say he will travel as he tried to jab step and drive right. They say he did travel on that jab step, however. Banfield running the point, bringing it up, gets it to Wooler, now to Hannah. Hannah in the corner, trying to drive right, nothing going, kicks it back out to Smith. Smith to Ziegler. Ziegler driving left, finding Wooler down low, gets to Hannah, wide open for 3, good. 14-10, now the score with 10 minutes left in the first half. Halverson trying to drive left, kicks it to Scoville. Scoville to Harriel in the corner. Harriel driving right as the whistle will be blown. And a foul will be called on the Vikings. Foul is on Banfield, his first of the game. Second team foul for the Vikings. As Anthony Lang checks back into this one for Ziegler. Craig able to get it in, actually stolen by Anthony Lang, kicks it to Banfield. Banfield back to Lang. Lang driving left. Kicks it to Smith. Smith at the top, gives it to Lang. Lang trying to drive right, over to Banfield. Wooler in the corner now with it. Driving left, back to Banfield. Banfield skips it to Hannah up top for 3, no good, long. Rebound Smith. Smith getting it to Wooler. Wooler finishing down low. Nice shot by Simeon Smith just to play physical, bring down that rebound and get the ball to Wooler. Harriel at the top, driving right, trying to go all the way in and finishes. Somehow managed to get that shot up with about 3 Vikings around him, all jumping up with him when he took the shot. Smith with it. Pass is tipped away by Scoville. Scoville steals it as Lang will foul him before he can get to the basket and get a shot off. Smart play by Anthony Lang as he fouled Scoville before he could get to the basket. meaning that Scoville could not get a shot up, and it will just be Craig's ball underneath the basket. Reese Reck checking into this game for Raymond Wooler. Scoville now with the ball for Craig. Up to Harriel. Harriel over to the right. Halverson three, good. 16-15 your score with 8:39 left in the first half, with Lang now running the point for the Vikings. Over to Rick. Rick getting it to Hannah. Hannah wanted to take the three, elects not to. Drives left baseline. Gets it to Lang. Lang wide open for three. No good, air ball. Rebounded by Hughes. Hughes pushing it up to Scoville. Scoville lefty reverse layup. Gets it to go, as Craig will take the 1-point lead. Banfield bringing it up. Kicking it to the right to Lang. Lang to Rick in the corner. Rick trying to drive left. Ball gets away from him. Gets it to Lang. Lang now with it in the corner. Getting it down low to Rick. Rick with about 3 Craig Cougars around him. Gets it to Banfield. Banfield to Hannah in the corner for three. No good, air ball. Rebounded by Smith. Smith trying to finish down low and gets it to go. As a timeout will be, not really sure what's, injury. Scoville looks like he has something in his eye, or got poked in the eye, holding a towel to his face. As Harriel will bring the ball up the court for Craig. Harriel over to DeValk. DeValk up to Brown. Brown to Hughes. Hughes back up top to Harriel. Harriel down to the corner to Hughes. Hughes driving left, kicks it to Brown. Brown three up, no good. As the ball will go out of bounds and will be Vikings ball. 7:01 left in the first half. Vikings up 18-17. Craig right now with their 2 best players on the bench. Rizzo out with 2 fouls, and Scoville out with something in his eye, it looks like, as Post drives all the way up to the basket and finishes. DeValk with it. Gets it to Halverson. Halverson over to Hughes. Hughes to Harriel at the top. Drives left, crossover. Back to Hughes. Hughes three. No good, long. Rebound Vikings. Pushing it up to Lang is Ziegler. Lang trying to go all the way down, as that travel will be called on Lang. Scoville giving his coaches a thumbs up and decides to come back into this game. Checking in for Hughes. Harriel bringing the ball up the court for Craig. Harriel working on post, crossover, gets it to Brown. Brown trying to go right with it. Kicks it to DeValk. In the corner with it is Halverson. Halverson gets it to Scoville. Scoville to Brown. Brown three, no good, long. Rebounded by Rick. Post now pushing it up. Gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler over to Lang. Lang wide open for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Post. Post to Jokes. As Jokes will be fouled. Reach-in foul will be called on Marshawn Harriel. His first of the game, 15th foul for Craig. Post will get it into Lang. Lang to Ziegler. Now finding Lang down low. Kicks it to Rick. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler driving left. Finding Post down low. Post pump fake. Trying to finish. Gets a shot blocked. Rebounded by Rick. Rick trying to kick it out to Lang, as his pass will be stolen by DeValk. DeValk trying to push it all the way up. Kicks it to Halverson. Halverson gets the finish. 5:10 left in the first half. Vikings up 20-19. Ziegler running the point, gets it to Jilks. Jilks gets the ball stolen from him by Scoville as Scoville tries to go for the lay-in and gets it. Lang now running the point, gets it to Post. Post trying to back his way down, tries to finish with his left, gets the finish. They will say no shot as a foul will be called on the floor. Foul is on Hayden Halverson. His first of the game, 6th team foul for Craig. Raymond Wooler checking back into this one for Rick as the pass is thrown in to Wooler over to Jilks. Post now with it in the corner. Jilks down low. Baseline jumper no good. Rebounded by Lang, but they'll say he stepped out of bounds. Harrio bringing it up for Craig. Harrio up top, gets it to DeValk. DeValk picks up his dribble, finds Harrio down low, trying to get it to Scoville. Can't, stolen by Ziegler. Ziegler pushing it up to Post. Post finding Wooler down low, now finding Jilks. Jilks driving left, kicks it to Post. Post over to Ziegler, 3, good. Another Owen Ziegler 3, his 3rd of the night. As Harriel driving all the way to the basket, as jump ball will be called, will be possession Vikings. .352 left in the first half. Vikings up 23-21 as Lang is running the point, gets it to Post. Post to Ziegler. Ziegler dribbling left, back to Post. Post trying to find Lang down low, finds him, kicks it to Wooler. Wooler 3, up, no good, as a foul will be called on Post. Post trying to go in for the rebound, and a foul will be called on him. Will be Post's first foul of the night, 4th team foul for the Vikings. Harriel bringing it up, hands it off to Brown. Brown to Scoville. Scoville dribbling it right, gets to Hughes. Hughes to Brown. Brown to Harriel up top, back to Hughes. Now to DeVault, up top for 3, rattles out, no good. Rebound Vikings. Lang running the point for the Vikings. Hands it off to Ziegler. Ziegler crossing half court. Nice spin move. Trying to work his way down low, kicks it to Jilks. Jilks near the Craig bench. Back to Ziegler up top. Now to Jilks again. Jilks dribbling left. As a jump shot blocked. As Harry will push it up the court. Harry will trying to finish. And a foul will be called. Harriel manages to get the and one. Gets the basket and the foul. We'll head to the line for 1 free throw. Foul is on Carter Jilks. His first of the game, 5th team foul for the Vikings as Harriel's free throw is no good. Rebounded by Hannah. Ziegler with it. Ziegler dribbling it up top, setting things up. Nice spin move on Brown. Trying to find the open Viking, gets it to Lang. Lang trying to find an open man, gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler deep 3, rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Scoville. Scoville gets it to DeValk. DeValk up top to Scoville. Scoville over to Brown. Brown dribbling it up, gives it to Harriel. Harriel to Hughes in the corner, back to Harriel. Now to DeValk. DeValk dribbling left, tries to get the shot. Shot no good, but a foul will be called, and DeValk will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Foul is on Hannah, his 2nd of the game. Both teams now with 6 fouls in this one. DeValk, first free throw, no good. DeValk and Harriel, both young players getting a lot of playing time on varsity. Both of them are sophomores. DeValk, good shooter for Craig, and Harriel running the point the whole night for the Cougars, as his second free throw is no good as well. Rebounded by Post. Post now bringing it up. Kicks it to Banfield. Banfield checking into the game for Hannah as he picked up his second foul. As Wooler tries to drive in, kicks it to Banfield for 3. No good. Rebounded by Post. Post trying to find Wooler. Pass stolen by Scoville. Scoville trying to push it up. Tries to get the shot off. No good. Rebounded by Banfield. Banfield pushing it up. Banfield at the top. Gets it to Lang. Lang dribbling left. Now up top. Gets to Post on the right. Post finding Lang back up top. Ziegler and Wooler both cutting to the basket, but no one is open. Lang still with it, gets it to Ziegler. Now under a minute to play in this half as Ziegler gets it back to Lang. Lang over to Post. Post dribbling things up, resetting it. Post finding Banfield. Banfield over near the Craig bench, gets it to Wooler. Wooler back to Banfield. Banfield to Wooler. Vikings taking their time on this possession as Wooler picks up his dribble, and a foul will be called on Craig. Foul is on number 32, Luke Brown, his first of the game. However, it will be the 7th team foul for Craig, and Wooler will head to the free throw line for bonus. .8 seconds left on the clock. Tie game here, 23-23 as Wooler gets ready for his first free throw. First one is up and good. So Wooler will have a second free throw. Wooler, second free throw, good as well. Gives the Vikings a 2-point lead with 27 seconds left in the first half. Harriel kicking it up, gets it to Scoville. Scoville to Halverson. Halverson to DeValk. DeValk back to Harriel. Harriel over to Hughes. Hughes to DeValk. DeValk driving it in, gets it to Scoville. As a travel will be called, I believe. And will be Vikings ball with 6.4 seconds left. Not really sure what happened there, but somehow Scoville managed to turn it over, and it will be Vikings ball. Ziegler trying to get it in, gets it to Banfield. 5 seconds left, Ziegler pushing it up. Ziegler trying to go all the way to the basket, tries to finish, can't, shot no good, and that is the end of the first half. Score is 25-23 at the half. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, Visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Halftime here in Mount Horeb. 25-23 your score. Vikings lead. Vikings playing a very solid first half. One thing that they do need to clean up, however, is their turnovers. Vikings having a lot of careless turnovers and a lot of careless passes. Trying to find the open guys where they aren't open and just trying to force passes, getting them stolen. Scoville himself has a handful of steals in this one, so Vikings really need to clean that up in the second half if they want to come out on top. They have had a really good success behind the three-point line so far tonight. Sigler is basically the main factor of that. Sigler 3 for 4 from 3 in the first half. Vikings really need to make sure they are keeping that up in the second half as well. I believe with that, we will take our first break of the Wisco Radio halftime show. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care for each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmer Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmer Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Plain Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio. the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
And hey, welcome back to Mount Horeb High School halftime here with 3:56 left in halftime. 25-23, your score, Vikings lead. Vikings playing very well in this first half. Another thing that they could work on in this second half is pushing the ball up the court faster. Janesville Craig seems to be a little slow getting from their end of the court to the other end. So if the Vikings try to run a little fast break offense and push the ball up the court as fast as possible, I believe they will have a lot of success in the second half. However, Vikings also need to make sure that they are getting back on defense whenever they miss a shot, because Janesville Craig has been pushing the ball up the court, especially Scoville, big guy who can run the court pretty well, just going right to the basket, finding him open. They're getting a lot of easy shots from that, so the Vikings need to make sure that they're getting back under the basket and defending Scoville underneath the hoop off fast breaks. Vikings coming back onto the court after halftime, getting ready for warm-ups. I believe with that, we will take our second break of the Wisco Radio halftime show. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And welcome back to Wisco Radio. Halftime almost over here in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. 20 seconds left on the clock. Vikings up 25-23. Vikings looking to play just as well as they did in this first half, playing really well defensively. Only thing that they could really do better, as I mentioned, was just get back on those fast breaks and try to stop it. One thing that Craig does have in favor of them is Rizzo will be back in this game. Went out early in the first half. I believe only 2 minutes into the game, picked up his second foul and was out for the remainder of that half. So they'll have their second best player back in this game for the rest of it. As I mentioned in the pregame, Rizzo averaging over 17 points per game. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays into this game in the second half. As Craig gets it in, Harriel gets it to Hughes. Hughes back at top to Scoville. Scoville finding Rizzo, pass stolen by Post. Post hands it off to Hannah. Vikings deciding to slow things down as Lang will run the point. Lang up top, trying to set things up. Lang dribbling right. Gets it to Ziegler at the top. Ziegler calling for a screen, gets it from Lang. Ziegler now dribbling right. Ziegler picking his dribble up. Gets it to Lang in the corner. Lang dribbling left. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler 3, good. Ziegler with his 4th 3 of the night so far as he steals that one away from Craig. Pushing the ball up the court. Hannah with it down low. Hannah to Ziegler. Ziegler deep 3, way off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Jilks. Jilks to Lang. Lang over to Post. Post near the Vikings bench. Wanted to take the 3, elected not to. Now to Jilks in the corner. Jilks dribbling right. Kicks it to Post. Post trying to find Hannah down low. As the pass will be tipped out of bounds. And will be Vikings ball. Lang trying to get the pass in. Tries to get it to Ziegler. Pass deflected by Schofield. Ends up in the hands of Ziegler, however. Gets it to Lang. Lang down low, trying to finish. Can't, as it will be rebounded by Rizzo. Coach Nessheim wanting a foul called on that, as it looked like there was some contact on the way up, but no foul was called. Hughes with that at the top. Kicking out to Harriel. Harriel now gives it to Rizzo. Rizzo to the corner. 3, no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Hughes to Clark. Clark skips it to Scoville. Scoville skipping it to Hughes. Hughes 3, good. Hughes had Post right in his face the whole time, but took the 3 anyway and made it with ease. Walking away before the shot went in was Hughes, pretty confident that it was going to go in, as Hannah has it in the corner. Skips it over to Lang. Lang trying to drive baseline right. Kicks it to Jilks. Jilks dribbling left. Up to Ziegler. Ziegler back to Jilks in the corner. Jilks finding Ziegler down low. Trying to go up with a shot. Tries to skip it as pass will be deflected by Scoville and stolen. Now it ends up in the hands of Hannah. Gives it to Lang for the finish. Clark now pushing it up for Craig. Gives it to Rizzo. Rizzo over to Scoville. Scoville up to Harriel. Harriel over to Clark. Clark trying to find Scoville down low. Nothing going. Gives it to Rizzo up top. Rizzo dribbling right. Trying to finish. Hands it off to Scoville. Who gets the nice basket. Lang bringing it up. Guarded closely by Rizzo. Over to Post. Post holding the ball. Deciding to dribble left. As a foul will be called on the floor. Foul will be on Hughes. Will be his first of the game. First team foul of the half for either team. Lang gets it into Ziegler. Ziegler finding Jilks up top. Jilks over to Hannah. Hannah to Post in the corner. Post dribbling left. Now finding Jilks. Jilks 3, long, no good. Rebounded by Lang. Trying to tip it back in, no good. Rebounded by Scoville. Scoville pushing it up to Rizzo. Rizzo almost loses his dribble. Gives it to Harriel. Harriel over to Hughes for 3, no good. Rebounded by Ziegler. Ziegler slowing things down, walking it up past half court. Now gets it to Post. Setting the on-ball screen is Ziegler on Post as Post tries to get the shot up. No good, but the foul will be called, and he will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Foul is on Harriel, his second of the game. Second team foul for Craig in this half. As Post first free throw, no good. Rolls out as Wooler looks to check into this game for Jilks. Post second free throw. Up short, no good. Harriel pushing it up, gets it to Rizzo. Rizzo trying to dribble in as a foul will be called. Foul will be on Hannah. Hannah's third foul of the game, so has to be careful here. Still a lot of time left. Just under 14 minutes to play And Hanna already has his third foul. Rizzo skipping it to Clark. Clark for three, no good. Rebounded by Post. Ziegler fighting for Scoville with it, tipped away by Ziegler and gets it to Post. Hanna now dribbling left, kicks it to Wooler. Wooler now dribbling right, kicks it back to Hanna in the corner, trying to dribble baseline left and gets the finish. 13:23 left in this one. Vikings up 32-28. Clark with it down low. Kicks it to Rizzo, as they'll say he traveled. Carter Jilks and Tyler Banfield checking into this one for Torn Hanna and Anthony Lang. Vikings looking to run a play as Banfield will dribble right. Banfield loses his dribble, can't get the easy finish. Had the lane to the basket, but loses it as Jilks now is driving in, as his shot will be blocked, as a jump ball will be called. Jilks and Rizzo fighting for that ball. Will be possession Mount Horeb. Post trying to find someone, gets it into Ziegler. Ziegler, quick jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jilks. Jilks going back up with it, can't finish. Rebounded by Scoville. Clark brings it up, gets it to Scoville, over to Harriel. Now to DeValk in the corner, up to Rizzo at the top. Rizzo dribbling it right, trying to finish. Can't get the finish, and a charge foul will be called on Rizzo. Will be his third foul of the game. Third team foul for Craig this half. Banfield with it, bringing it up. Gets it to Jilks. Jilks to Post. Post over to Ziegler for three, no good. Rebounded by Craig. Rizzo pushing it up, gets it to Clark. Clark wide open for three, no good. Rebounded by Harriel. Harriel over to Clark. Clark down low to DeValk, as they'll say a foul will be called on the floor. Foul will be on Wooler. His first of this game, second team foul for the Vikings this half. As the pass will be deflected away by Post. Post going all the way up and getting the easy finish. Post just reading that pass perfectly and getting the steal and easy basket. As Craig pushes it up, Rizzo for three, no good. Rebounded by Ziegler. Now pushing it all the way up to Post. Post trying to get another finish and gets it. 11:36 left in this one. Vikings up 36-28 on Craig. Scoville with it. Over to Harriel. Harriel to Rizzo. Rizzo kicks it to DeValk. DeValk trying to go left baseline. Nothing going. Kicks it back to Harriel. Harriel up top. Trying to dribble right. Crossover. As they'll say, he pushed off on the crossover and will be an offensive foul. Third foul on Harriel in this one. Fourth team foul this half for Craig. Banfield bringing it up. Kicks it to Wooler. Now to Jilks in the corner. Jilks dribbling right. Kicks it to Wooler. Wooler over to Jilks. Jilks trying to go baseline. Nothing going. Kicks it back up top to Ziegler. Ziegler trying to dribble left. Fadeaway jumper, good. Nice basket by Owen Ziegler there, fading away and getting the jumper, as a timeout will be taken by Craig. We will take one as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Wisconsin, who do you meet? Answer: men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question: so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer: high school sports.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings up on Janesville Craig 38-28 with 10:39 left in this one. Vikings have all the momentum right now coming out of the Janesville Craig timeout. Vikings just going on a scoring spree, not allowing Craig to get any baskets, and basically getting a basket almost every single time down for the Vikings. Will be Craig's ball coming out of the timeout. Rizzo gets it into Harriel. Harriel dribbling it up, going right. Harriel kicking it into the corner for Rizzo for three. Good. Banfield will now bring it up for the Vikings. Kicks it to Jilks. Jilks dribbling right. Screened by Wooler. Now to Post. Post to Ziegler in the corner. Ziegler dribbling left. Now going right. Kicks it to Wooler. Wooler finding Ziegler. Over to Jilks. Jilks trying to dribble in. Falls over and somehow manages to get it to Ziegler. Ziegler over to Banfield. Banfield trying to dribble left. Hesitation move. Gives it to Jilks for three. Deep and rolls out. Shot looked perfect, but the ball just somehow managed to roll out as a Halverson three up, no good. Rebounded by Post. Post getting it to Banfield. Banfield crossing half court. Now just dribbling it up top near the Viking logo at half court as the pass will be deflected away by Harriel and a foul will be called on him. Harriel will get caught with the reach-in foul, and that will be his fourth of the game, so he will head to the bench. DeValk checking in for him. Fifth team foul for Craig this half with 9:20 left. Vikings up 38-31. Banfield kicking it over to Ziegler. Ziegler to Lang. Lang down to Post in the corner. Back to Lang. Lang up top. Over to Banfield. Banfield wide open three. Elected not to take it. Gives it to Ziegler in the corner. Three no good. Rebounded by Clark. Craig now pushing it up as the pass will be tipped but rebounded in by Halverson. Halverson to Rizzo. Rizzo jumper no good. Rebounded by Halverson. Halverson going up with a reverse lefty. Good. Halverson with a nice basket there. Guarded by two Vikings. Somehow managed to get the shot up and get that easy 2 points for Craig. Post gets it to Wooler. Wooler kicks it to Lang for three. Short no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark pushing it up to DeValk. DeValk going all the way in for the easy basket. As a timeout will be taken by Mount Horeb. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Plain Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
You are listening to an exclusive interview brought to you only by Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings coming out of the timeout with the ball. 38-35 your score. Vikings lead with just above 8 minutes to play in this one. Ziegler running the point, bringing it up. Gets it to Lang. Lang finding Post. Post trying to find Hannah, cutting to the basket. Ball will go out of bounds and will be a Vikings turnover. Craig pushing it up fast. Halverson with it, over to DeValk. DeValk to Rizzo. Rizzo trying to drive in, nothing going. Gets it to Clark down low. Clark trying to finish. No shot, as they will say a timeout will be taken by Clark. We will take one quickly with them as well. We will be right back.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmer Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmer Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Clark trying to get it in and gets it into Rizzo. Rizzo over to DeValk. DeValk to Clark. Clark dribbling left, gets it to Scoville. Scoville finding Halverson. Halverson three, good. Halverson shoots it right over Ziegler. Ziegler right in his face the whole time with a hand up, but Halverson somehow manages to get that three up and gets it in to go for the Cougars, as Hannah's shot no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back up again, and gives the Vikings a 2-point lead. Vikings lead 40-38 with 7 minutes left in this one. Halverson with it, stolen by Ziegler. Ziegler trying to push it up, getting it to Hannah, now to Wooler. Wooler three from the corner, no good, short, rebounded by Halverson. Halverson pushing it up to Clark. Clark back to Halverson. Halverson to Scoville. Scoville over to DeValk. DeValk, errant pass, gets in the hands of Post as Post tries to finish. As he can't get it to go. Post ends up on the floor. No foul is called, however, as Rizzo will now have it. Tipped by Post, ends up in the hands of Halverson. Halverson to Clark. Clark back to DeValk. DeValk to Halverson now. Halverson driving left, going all the way in for the finish. Gets it to go, and the foul. Halverson getting the basket, and will head to the free throw line for the chance of a 3-point play. Harriel checking back into this one for DeValk, and Jilks checking in for Waller. Harriel with four fouls, so we'll have to play careful for the rest of this one with 6:25 left. Halverson's free throw no good, rebounded by Post. Will remain a tie game at 40 apiece. Hannah dribbling left, going all the way for the easy finish. Hannah just blowing by all the defenders there and getting to the basket and getting the easy lay-in. Rizzo now shoots up a three and gets it to go. Ziegler running the point for the Vikings. On-ball screen set by Post. Ziegler now to Hannah. Hannah driving baseline. Going for the finish. Gets the basket and the foul. Hannah will have the chance for a 3-point play. Hannah getting right to the line and ready for his free throw. Foul was on number 14, Caleb Scoville. His first of the game, as Hannah's free throw no good. But a lane violation will be called on Craig, and Hannah will get a second chance. Scoville playing this whole game, only went to the bench for about 30 seconds when he had something in his eye, and somehow he manages to just pick up his first foul, as Hannah's free throw is good. Harriel bringing it up, gets it to Scoville. Scoville to Halverson. Halverson trying to find Scoville down low. Pass deflected by Post. Gathered in by Hannah. Hannah gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler slowing things down and getting the ball across half court. Lang now with it. Hands it off to Hannah. Hannah to Ziegler. Ziegler finding Jilks. Jilks trying to find post down low. Bobbles it. Keeps it into Lang. As Lang will dribble up top. Getting it to Hannah. Hannah trying to find post. Pass deflected. But Post somehow manages to gather that ball in as he gets it to Jilks. Now to Lang. Vikings taking their time on offense as the pass will be poked out of bounds by Rizzo and will remain Vikings ball. 5:01 left in this one. Vikings up 45-43 as Ziegler gets it into Hannah. Hannah trying to dribble down on Halverson. Nothing going. Kicks it out to Ziegler. Ziegler at the top, setting things back up. Now gives it to Hannah. Has been a very long possession for the Vikings as Hannah now tries to dribble in, tries to finish right, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rizzo. Rizzo pushing it up, getting it to Harriel. Harriel over to Scoville. Scoville now to Clark. Clark trying to find Rizzo on the cut, gets him. Now to Scoville down low, gets the finish and the foul. Foul will be on Torn Hannah, his fourth of the game. So now Hannah has to play careful for the rest of this one with 4:30 left. Tie ball game 45-45 as Scoville's free throw no good short. Rebounded by Jilks. Jilks finding Post. Post now gives it back to Jilks, who will dribble it across half court. Post with it up top. Over to Hannah. Hannah trying to dribble left. Now skips it to Lang. Lang to Post. Now to Jilks. Now to Ziegler for three. Good. Owen Ziegler near the Vikings bench and gets the three to go. As DeValk will check back into this one. Gets it to Clark. Now to Rizzo for three. Good as well. Tie ball game 48-48. Just a back and forth game for the Vikings with 3:40 left in this one. Lang dribbling it up top. Over to Jilks, now to Hannah. Hannah to Ziegler. Ziegler somehow managed to pull that pass and almost went out of bounds. Ziegler picking up his dribble, getting it to Jilks. Jilks now back to Ziegler in the corner. Ziegler to Post. Post dribbling left. As a foul will be called on the floor, no shot. However, that is the 7th team foul for Craig, and Post will head to the free throw line for 1-1. Foul is on DeValk, just his first of the game as well. Halverson looking to check back into this one, coming in for DeValk. Post getting ready for his first free throw. First one is on the way up and no good. Rattles out. Rebounded by Rizzo. Rizzo over to Harriel. Over to Scoville. Rizzo. Jumper. Trying to get it to go. Can't get it. Rebounded by Clark. Clark putting it back in for the basket. Vikings now trail 50-48. With 2:49 left in this one. Ziegler crossover, spin move now, trying to go down low. Gets it to Lang in the corner, now to Hannah down low, gets the finish. And yet another tie ball game. 50-50 the score with 2:30 left. Clark with it, gets to Halverson for three, no good. Rebounded by Hannah. Hannah slowing things down. Running the point as the Vikings will call a timeout with 2:18 left. Tie ball game 50-50. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Rural Mutual Insurance keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Wisco Radio. 2:18 left in this ball game. Tie game 50-50 has been back and forth for about the past 5 minutes. As soon as one team goes down, makes a basket, the other one comes right back and puts it in. Both teams getting ready to take the court. Will be Vikings ball coming out of this timeout. Vikings have a couple fouls to give as well, only with 14 fouls in this half. Craig with 7. Couple players in foul trouble. Hannah with 4 and Harriel also with 4. So both those players will need to play careful for the rest of this game as Rizzo steals it from Lang and will go all the way down for the finish and gets the foul. Rizzo drives all the way to the basket, finishes, and gets the foul. Foul is on Lang, his second of the game, as Rizzo will head to the line for one free throw. Rizzo's free throw is up and good. Now a 3-point lead for Craig with just above 2 minutes left. Lang bringing it up, finding Ziegler. Ziegler with it, trying to dribble right. Guarded very closely. Tries to get to Hannah, now gets it to Jilks. Jilks now driving in. Shot up, no good, but gets the foul. Carter Jilks will head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is on Brown, his second of the game, as Jilks gets ready for his first free throw. First one short, no good, as Halverson looks to check back into this game for Brown. Jilks, second free throw is up and good. Jilks gets 1 free throw and cuts it down to a 2-point Craig lead. Harry will bring it up, gets it to Clark. Now over to Scoville. Scoville trying to go right. Trying to find Rizzo on the roll. Can't get him. Over to Harriel. Harriel up top. Trying to get it to Scoville. Scoville trying to go baseline. As an offensive foul will be called on Scoville. Say that he pushed off on the crossover. And will be Vikings ball. PA announcer said the foul was originally on Harriel, which would have been his 5th foul of the game, but they corrected it to Scoville, his second of the game. So now 9 team fouls for Craig. Ziegler bringing it up, gets it to Hannah. 1:22 left on the clock. 2-point Craig lead, gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler to Hannah, over to Jilks. Jilks back to Hannah for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jilks. Thrown in the air, gathered by Harriel. Harriel pushing it up over to Clark. Clark up top with it, gives it to Rizzo. Under a minute to play. Vikings might need to start fouling here as Rizzo dribbles it in, gets it to Scoville. Now to Harriel. Harriel back to Scoville. 45 seconds. Vikings trying to foul. Refs aren't calling it. As finally Clark will be fouled by Jilks. 40.6 seconds left in this one. Vikings down 2, 53-51. One more foul and Craig will be in bonus for the rest of this one. Clark inbounding the ball for Craig. Clark throwing it into Harriel as a timeout will be taken by Craig. We'll take one with them as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball here on Wisco Radio. And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 40.6 seconds left in this game. Vikings down 53-51. Clark will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Vikings will most likely need to foul right away. That foul will send Craig to the free throw line for 1-1. See what they do here. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. As Clark gets it into Rizzo. No fouls yet, as Hannah is guarding Rizzo tightly. Rizzo has to get it across half court as he gets it to Scoville, as Jokes will foul him. Scoville will head to the line for 1-1. Foul is on Jokes. His second of the game. Third of the game. 7th team foul for the Vikings, as Wooler will check into this game for post. Scoville. First free throw. Up. And good. Now a 3-point game. Big free throw coming up here for Scoville. As Scoville gets ready for his second free throw. Second free throw up and good. Now a 2-possession game. 55-51 your score. Vikings trail with 30 seconds left. Hannah with it. Hannah trying to get it to Jokes. Back to Hannah. Hannah trying to drive right and gets the finish. Now a 2-point game. 55-53 with 19.8 seconds left. Timeout Mount Horeb. Vikings will have 1 timeout left after this one. Vikings will need to either try to get a steal out of this timeout or foul right away. 19.8 seconds left. As I said in pregame, one of the things that Craig does struggle with is the free throws. So Vikings may have prior knowledge of this and will be fouling right away and sending them to the free throw line as much as possible. This is one of those situations where knocking down your free throws just becomes absolutely critical. Just a 2-point lead for Craig coming out of the timeout. Craig with 9 fouls and Mount Horeb with 7. Craig still with 2 timeouts left. Vikings with 1 with 19.8 seconds left. Both teams coming back out onto the court. On the court for the Vikings right now is Lang, Ziegler, Post, Hannah, and Jilks. The starting 5 for the Vikings tonight. As Clark gets it into Halverson. Halverson in the corner, trapped, gets it to Rizzo. Rizzo pushes it up to Scoville. Scoville will be fouled right away and will head to the line with 14 seconds left. Raymond Wooler checking back into this one for Ethan Post. 14 seconds left. Scoville at the line, shooting bonus for Craig. First free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Rizzo. Vikings unable to get the rebound and foul right away, as Rizzo will head to the free throw line. 9.8 seconds left on the clock. 2-point lead for Craig. Huge offensive rebound there for Rizzo, not allowing the Vikings to capitalize off the missed free throw. As Rizzo gets ready for his free throw, up good. Now a 3-point game, as the Vikings will take a quick timeout. 30-second timeout, Vikings. That is their final timeout of this game. All comes down to this free throw right here. Free throw might seal it for Craig. We'll make it a 2-possession game with just 9.8 seconds left. Vikings also without any timeouts for the remainder of this one. 56-53, your score with 9.8 seconds left. Out of this timeout, Rizzo heading to the free throw line for his second free throw. Free throw here would make it a two-possession game and might steal it for Craig. Rizzo free throw up, short, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Off of Brown and will be Vikings ball with 7.7 seconds left. Lang getting it into Ziegler. 7 seconds, 6, 5. Ziegler crossing half court as they will foul him before he can get a shot off. As Ziegler will head to the free throw line for two free throws. Craig not allowing Ziegler to get a shot off. And Ziegler will head to the free throw line for two free throws. First free throw from Ziegler is good. Post checking into this game for Wooler. 56-54 your score. Ziegler at the line. Vikings trail with 3.4 seconds left. Ziegler second free throw, no good. Gets his own rebound, shot up, and gets it to go. Beats the buzzer as the Vikings will head into overtime here. As Ziegler chucks it off the rim, gets his own rebound, and gets the fadeaway to go. 56-56 your score at the end of regulation. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings and Cougars heading into overtime. Craig fouled Ziegler so he couldn't get to the three-point line and get the three-pointer off to tie the game. Ziegler heads to the free throw line for two free throws. Makes the first one, misses the second one intentionally off the rim, gets his rebound and makes the fadeaway to send it to overtime, as Craig will win the tip to start overtime. Harriel with it, trying to drive right. Kicks it to Clark. Now to Rizzo. Rizzo guarded closely by Post as the pass will be stolen. Ball on the ground, somehow gets it to Scoville as a blocking foul will be called on Hanna. And that will be his fifth of the game, I believe. So Torrin Hanna will be fouled out for the remainder of this one. 3:39 left on the clock in overtime as Wooler looks to check in for Hanna. Scoville will head to the line for two free throws as both teams are in the double bonus for the remainder. Scoville's first free throw is good. Scoville's second free throw up and good as well. 58-56 your score with 3:30 left in this one. Post running the point, dribbling it up, spin move, trying to go down low, tries to get the finish, no good, but a foul will be called. Ethan Post will head to the line for two free throws. Ethan Post at the line for the Vikings, shooting two. First free throw, no good, off the back iron. Second free throw from post is good. Harriel bringing it up for Craig. Now Clark, back to Harriel. Over to Scoville. Scoville to Rizzo. Rizzo to Scoville. Now to Clark. Clark wanted the three, didn't take it. Back to Harriel. Harriel over to Rizzo. Rizzo to Clark. Clark to Harriel. Harriel setting things up top. Now under 3 minutes to play. Harriel to Rizzo. Rizzo over to Clark. Clark kicks it to Halverson. Halverson to Harriel. Craig running the clock down as much as possible with a 1-point lead here in overtime. Harriel getting it to Scoville. Scoville backing it out. Gets it to Clark. Clark. Now to Rizzo. Rizzo trying to drive left. Nothing going. Now kicks it to Halverson. Halverson to Harriel. Harriel up top, guarded by Lang. Harriel trying to drive right, kicks it to Halverson. Halverson in the corner, driving left. Now puts the shot up as a foul will be called up on the shot. Looked like a travel there. They say the foul happened before the travel, and Halverson will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Halverson's first free throw, no good. Almost a minute-long possession for Craig there. 2:09 left on the clock. Craig up by 1, 57-58 the score. Second free throw, no good as well. Rebounded by Post. Post to Ziegler. Ziegler giving it back to Post, as Post will run the point. Kicks it to Wooler. Wooler over to Ziegler. Ziegler dribbling right. Crossover, now going left. As that pass will go into the hands of Clark and will end up being Craig's ball. Harriel with it at the top. Harriel over to Halverson. Halverson to Rizzo. Rizzo at the top, dribbling right. Kicking it to Scoville as Scoville will lose it. Stolen by Wooler. Wooler giving it to Ziegler. 1:23 left in overtime. 58-57 your score. Vikings trail. Ziegler, 2 jokes in the corner for 3. Rattles out, no good. As ball will go out of bounds and will be Cougars ball. 3 looked perfect from Jokes. Ball just somehow managed to rattle out of the basket. Go out of bounds and will be Craig's ball. Clark getting it into Harriel as a timeout will be called. 30-second timeout by Craig. Both teams given 2 timeouts to start overtime. First timeout taken by either team yet. So Craig, 1 timeout remaining, and Vikings still have both timeouts. 1:06 left. Vikings trail 57-58. Both teams also in the double bonus for the remainder of this one. Craig kind of running a wide out offense where they're just taking as much time off the clock as possible each possession, hoping to hold that 1-point lead. Both teams taking the court once again. Will be Craig's ball out of the timeout. Clark will inbound it. Vikings letting Craig get the ball in easily, showing no press. As Rizzo will bring it up. Rizzo to Hughes. Hughes guarded closely. Ball is tipped away as a timeout will be taken by Craig. Full timeout is taken. We will take a quick break with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings trailing Janesville Craig by 1 in overtime, 58-57. Your score, 51.8 seconds left. Clark will be inbounding the ball for Craig. Clark getting it into Rizzo. Rizzo dribbling it up. Guarded closely by 3 Vikings. Gets it into Scoville. Scoville up to Clark at the top. Clark will be fouled by Wooler and will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Clark getting ready for his first free throw. First one is up and rattles in. Hit the rim a couple of times, hit the backboard, and then bounced in for the free throw. Clark now getting ready for his second. It is up and good. 3-point game, 62-57. With 35 seconds left, Lang bringing it up, gets it to Jilks. Jilks finding Ziegler down low, gets the reverse layup in, 1-point game. 27 seconds left, Rizzo bringing it up. Vikings showing no pressure or fouling as they will finally foul Clark with 18.8 seconds left in this one. 60-59 the score as Clark will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Clark's first free throw is no good. Clark, second free throw is up and good. Will be a 2-point game with 18.8 seconds left. Lang bringing it up. Lang dribbling right, 10 seconds left. Lang down low. Lang kicking it out to post. 6 seconds left. Post dribbling in. Gets the finish to go. 3 seconds left as Harry will dribble it down. Shoots the half-court shot. No good. As we will go into another halftime. 61-61 the score going into double overtime. As Post gets the basket to go. We will take a quick break and we will be right back.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 4 minutes on the clock. Yet again going into the second overtime. 61-61 the score. To go into the first overtime at the end of regulation. Ziegler made a nice play at the free throw line, throwing it off the rim, getting his rebound, and making the fadeaway jumper, and then to head into double OT. Post made the shot down low and tied it up at 61. Post and Scoville ready to tip this off as the ball will go to Craig. Clark bringing it up, gets it to Harriel. Harriel picking up his dribble, getting it back to Clark. Now to Rizzo. Rizzo dribbling. Gets it to Clark, over to Harriel. Harriel trying to dribble right, crossover, gets it to Hughes. Hughes now to Clark. Clark to Rizzo. Rizzo back to Hughes. Hughes now to Rizzo. Rizzo kicks it to Scoville. Scoville to Clark. Clark to Harriel. Craig taking their time. Clock down to 3:10. Left in double OT. Clark with it. Now gets it back up to Harriel. Clock ticks under 3 minutes. Lang guarding Harriel. Gets it to Clark. Now back to Harriel. Harriel over to Scoville. Scoville driving up and gets the reverse layup. Very successful possession there by Craig, getting the basket and wearing a minute and 15 seconds off of the clock. First time the Vikings will touch the ball in this double OT is with 2:34 left. Ziegler trying to get it down to Lang and will go right through his hands and will be Craig's ball. Harriel bringing it up. Trying to go all the way in and gets the finish. Now a 4-point game with 2:14 left. 65-61 your score. Craig leading. Ziegler with it. Gets it to Jilks. Jilks stuck at the top. Gets it to Lang. Lang over to Wooler. Wooler now to Jilks. Jilks dribbling right. Gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler up top. Gets it to Post. Post down low. Trying to finish. Can't get it. Air ball rebounded by Lang. Lang now to Jilks. Back to the top to Ziegler. 1:33 left in overtime. Vikings have yet to score as a Jilks three will go up. Gets the basket and the foul. Excuse me, Post with the shot. 3-point basket from the corner. Gets it to go and gets the foul. Post now with the chance for a 4-point play. At the line for a free throw. Gets it to go. 65-65 your score with 1:25 left in double overtime. Harriel driving it up and passes it out of bounds. Thought that Hughes was going to cut to the basket, threw it in front of him and went out of bounds. Vikings now with the basketball with 1:17 left. 65-65 the score. Post with it near half court. Post taking his time up top. Dribbling. Gets it to Wooler. Wooler now handing it back off to Post. Post dribbling all the way down low. Kicks it to Jilks. 50 seconds left. Lang now with it. Hands it off to Ziegler. Ziegler back to Lang as it somehow ends up in the hands of Ziegler as a timeout will be called. Full timeout taken by Mount Horeb. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. 41 seconds on the clock, 65-65 the score here in double overtime. Vikings will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Vikings looking to get a basket here for a timeout. They're just running down the clock, taking as much time off as possible. Then hopefully they're trying to get the basket at the last second here as the clock ticks down. Post carrying it across half court. Jilks now with it. Vikings very spread out. Taking time, now under 30 seconds to play. Jilks guarded by Rizzo. Rizzo to post. Post up to Lang. 18 seconds left. Lang getting it to post. Post to Ziegler. Now 10 seconds left. Vikings need to get a shot off. Ziegler with it at the top. Ziegler dribbling it up. Gets the shot up. No good. As it is rebounded by Jilks. Jilks throws it up. No good. And we will head into triple overtime here in Mount Horeb. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-988-4477. That's 800-988-4477. Call 800-988-4477 today.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School as 4 minutes are on the clock for triple overtime. 65-65 your score as Post and Scoville look to tip this one off. Players getting ready for the tip. Ball is up and will go to Craig. DeValk bringing it up. Gives it to Harriel. Harriel to Clark. Over to Scoville. Scoville going up with the basket. No good on the shot, but will be fouled on the way up. Foul is on Owen Ziegler, his second of the game. Scoville at the line, first free throw good. Scoville now with 19 points on the night. Second leading scorer behind him is Rizzo with 15 as his second free throw is up and good and makes it a 20-point game for Scoville. 65-67 as Lang brings it up, passes it to Wooler. Vikings trail by 2. 3:35 left in triple OT. Post with it, dribbling, kicks it to Wooler in the corner. Wooler dribbling left, kicks it back to Post. Post dribbling right, as a travel will be called on post. Harriel bringing it up for Craig. Handing it off to Clark. Clark finding Scoville. Scoville dribbling left as a foul will be called on Jokes. Will be Jokes' fourth foul of the night, as Scoville's first free throw is good. Now a 3-point game. Vikings trailing with 3:08 left, as Scoville's second free throw is good as well. Banfield getting it into post. Post. Getting it to Jilks. Jilks for three. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Wooler. Wooler gets the ball stolen from him, as a jump ball will be called. Will be possession Mount Horeb. Banfield inbounding the pass for the Vikings. Gets it in. 4-3 from Ziegler. Banfield getting it into Ziegler right out of the out-of-bounds play and makes a three, making it a 1-point game, 69-68. Clark with it at the top, gives it to Rizzo. Rizzo dribbling it, kicks it to Scoville. Scoville in the corner, back to Rizzo. Rizzo to Harriel. Harriel driving in, kicks it to Scoville. Scoville to DeValk. DeValk over to Clark. Clark over to Rizzo now. Rizzo dribbling it up, taking their time. Clock ticks under 2 minutes. Rizzo dribbling left, floater, bounces in. Now a 3-point game, 71-68. Vikings trail with 1:46 left in this game. Banfield giving it to Post. Post to Jilks. Jilks dribbling right. Kicks it to Wooler in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Rizzo. As Banfield will foul Harriel immediately, as Harriel will go to the free throw line for two. .124 left, as Harriel's first free throw is good. Second free throw from Harriel is up and good as well. Now a 5-point game, 73-68. Banfield bringing it up, gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler to Jilks. Jilks not to Ziegler. Ziegler trying to dribble right. 1:10 left. As Ziegler will lose the ball, gets it stolen. As Craig will end up with it. Harriel with it, as he will get fouled again by Banfield, as he will head to the free throw line for two free throws. Harriel shooting two. First free throw up, no good. Will remain a 5-point ball game. Second free throw is good from Harriel. Banfield will push it up. Now a 6-point game with under a minute to go. Jokes will dribble in, can't get the finish. Rebounded by Rizzo, as Rizzo will be fouled and will head to line for two free throws. Wooler with the latest foul will be his 5th. And Smith will check into this one. Rizzo's first free throw is good. Now a 7-point ball game with 53 seconds left in triple OT. Second free throw from Rizzo is short, no good. Rebounded by Post. Post giving it to Ziegler. Ziegler pushing it up. Got to get a shot off. Ziegler stuck with it. Gets it to Jilks. Jilks deep three. No good. Rebounded by Ziegler. Ziegler now puts up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Jilks. Jilks back to Ziegler. Ziegler giving it to Post for 3 now. Good. 30 seconds left. 71-75. Vikings trail. 30-second timeout will be taken by the Vikings. They will have 1 remaining after this. Full timeout. We will take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings trailing Craig 75-71 with 28.1 seconds left. Vikings have somehow managed to get to triple OT. See what they can do here with 28.1 seconds left in this one. Clark getting it in to Rizzo. Rizzo will be fouled immediately and will head to the line for 2 free throws. Fouled by Post. Post's second foul of this game. Rizzo, first free throw is up and good. Owen Ziegler checking back into this one for Simeon Smith. As Rizzo's second free throw is up and good as well. Back to a 6-point ball game with 25 seconds left. Ziegler pushing it up. Ziegler going right to the basket, gets the shot up, good. Clock still running, timeout Mount Horeb. Will be a 30-second timeout, full timeout, and we will take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmer Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmer Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings trailing 77-73 with 20.1 seconds left in triple overtime. Janesville Craig will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Vikings look to somehow force a turnover here and get the ball back and get a shot up quickly as they get into Rizzo. As Rizzo will be fouled and will head to line for 2 more free throws. Foul is on Ethan Post, his 3rd of this game. Rizzo getting ready for his first free throw. Up and bounces in. Chilks checking into this one for Smith. Rizzo, second free throw up and no good. Rebounded by Jilks. Handed off to Ziegler. Ziegler pushing it up. Ziegler gets up the three, no good. Rebounded by Post. Post gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jilks. 2 seconds left. As that will be it. Vikings fall to Janesville Craig 78-73. We will take a quick break, and then we will be right back with the Wisco Radio postgame show.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. Vikings falling to Janesville Craig in this one in triple overtime. Vikings playing really well throughout the whole game, just Janesville Craig playing right there with them. So just tough loss for the Vikings after giving all that they had and falling short in triple overtime. Going to wrap things up pretty quickly here. Just wanted to say thanks to all of you who tuned in during today's game. And I believe with that we will wrap things up. I'm Colin Loger. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, go Vikings.
Well, that's it for the broadcast tonight. If you missed any of the action live on Wisco Radio, you can always go back to wiscoradio.com and click on the Archives tab to listen to 24/7 on-demand replays of Mount Horeb Athletics.